Guys, good day. So Kevin here, and today I'll be discussing Google Analytics with DX. So this video basically will be containing a quick demonstration on how we did the integration, what are the things that you need in order for it to work, and the features that will be supported. So let's dive in. First things first, we need to make sure that you have an existing Google Analytics account. So after you've created one, or maybe you have an existing one, you need to make sure that you have a property, then also create a data stream. And under data stream, you need to create at least one. And take note of the following infos here, the measurement ID, and under the tagging instruction, the JTAG link. So after we have secured those two informations in Google Analytics, let's head over to DX. So the first step here in DX is to make sure that we have installed Active Site Analytics, also known as ASA for short, in your desired team profile. So why is that important? Because we have bundled Google Analytics to basically work with ASA here in DX. We've done that for a couple of reasons. First is it's going to be easier for you guys to customize and configure Google Analytics. And another thing is it's going to take advantage of the data being exposed by ASA. So let me head over to examine modules here by profile. So I'll be using Woodburn Studio for this demonstration. Let me click it here. Okay, loading. So let me click modules. As you can see, WP Analytics Aggregator is installed, and that's exactly what we need. So after making sure that it is already installed, the next thing that we need to do is create an aggregator file. So luckily for us, we've already provided a template for an aggregator file. So that can be located here in doc folder JS sample, and it is named Google Analytics Aggregator JS. So you need to copy this template to the JS folder of your desired team profile. So for this demo, I'll be copying that here in Woodburn Studio. So where is it? Okay, here in Woodburn Studio under the themes, Woodburn Studio JS. As you can see, I've already copied it. So once we've done that, the next step is moving over to Woodburn Studio and basically um, tell Google Analytics what are the pages that we want to track. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's get over to Woodburn Studio here. So let's say, for example, I want to track the home page for Woodburn Studio. So the thing that I need to do is click this edit mode on. Oops. And I need to head over to the page settings, edit it, and over to the advanced tab, we need to add three important metadata values. So first is the measurement ID here. So you can see this is the key that is required, and the value will be the measurement ID. Next is the ASA dependency key, and the value of this will be the JTAG link that I mentioned earlier. And lastly, the ASA aggregator with the value of the aggregator file that we have copied or created in the JS folder. So you can rename the template file anything you want. There's gonna be no issue there. You just need to mention what the file name is here under the metadata ASA aggregator. So once that is done, the next thing we need to do is click save. Maybe turn this off or refresh the page. Okay, so I'll be clicking home here. And to verify that it's working, let's head over to Analytics. And under the real-time report, this should be 1. As you can see, this is 1. That means that Google Analytics is already tracking our interaction with Woodburn. And as you can see here on the lower part, these are some of the pages that some users have already visited, like projects in Woodburn Studio, exhibitions, and home. So let's try to see if real time is really working here. I'm gonna go open my Firefox browser. I'm gonna browse to my local Woodburn where I've installed the Google Analytics. Oops, what's this? Oops, sorry. It's already been redirected to home. So let's go back to Google Analytics and refresh the page. Okay, so let's wait for a few minutes for uh, this to be reflected. This should be 2. Let me try refreshing it again. Oops. Okay, so you can see there's kind of a minimal delay, but as you can see, it is already reflecting here. So what are the features that are supported after integrating Google Analytics in DX? So almost all features uh, provided by Google Analytics will be supported. So if we turn your heads here over to the left side, these real-time reports will be initially be supported, these acquisitions, engagement, monetization, retention. So everything here or every feature that Google Analytics is offering will be supported also. So another thing to note here is some Google Analytics features needs custom configurations. Like for example, here under custom definitions, you want to nominate or indicate some custom dimension and metrics. As you can see, I've already created this one, uh, which is named local viewer. So basically, we can also do that with our current implementation or sorry, integration of Google Analytics inside DX. So let me just switch over to VS Code again, and under upon opening the aggregator file that we've installed a while ago, under this section config, initially this will be empty like that. So this is where we need to place the dimension that we have created in Google Analytics. So basically, this is the name of the local dimension that we've created. So we need to copy that here, then click save, just to make sure that it is working. We'll print it here below. So let's head over to Woodburn again. I'm gonna print the console just to see if it's really working. Switch over to the console tab, and as you can see, GA config is printed, and there it is. It is already working. So what I showed you is basically we've modified the Google Aggregator here and added the custom config in this file. But there's also another way where you don't have to modify this file anymore, and I'll be showing you that method just a sec. So basically, what or that method will be adding the custom config here in the page metadata. So let's click edit again, click home, and then let's say here in home we want to add that custom dimension, advanced, then we need to add this key. So let me just copy it. So basically this should be the format that we need to follow. ASAJSGA custom config custom map, and then the dimension number. You can find that here in the Google Analytics documentation. And lastly, the name of the custom dimension that we need to track. Okay, click save. And that's it. That should be working. do. So as you can see, the integration between Google Analytics inside NDX is very easy to use, and it's very, very, very configurable. And everything that Google Analytics, almost everything that Google Analytics offers can be supported. So I guess that's it for this video demonstration. I hope you've enjoyed watching this.